Where can you buy this program? You can go to www.ibtti.com. You can also go to ecrater.com and search for PLC Training RSLogix 5000. You can go to ebay.com and also search for PLC Training RSLogix 5000. The store is PLC-training-learn-how-to-program. PLC Training DVDs. This course will teach you how to use and program a PLC using RSLogix 5000 and RSLogix 500 software. We don't have a different type of program for you. You download the ABB.com free versions of RSLogix 5000 and 500, and then we teach you how to program with that software. What you get with the $99 course is 6 DVDs and 2 CDs. Both cover the basic PLC courses all in one. Before you take RSLogix 5000, I highly recommend that you complete the RSLogix 500 course first. It's not a 100% requirement, but it's just a really good idea because a lot of the things that we cover in RSLogix 5000 we've already covered in RSLogix 500, and we don't really repeat as much. So when you do buy the $99 course, you'll get RSLogix 500 1, 2, 3, and you'll also get your RSLogix 5000 1, 2, 3. But again, watch the RSLogix 500 courses first and do all their homework, and then move on to the RSLogix 5000. What this RSLogix 5000 course number 1 covers, you'll get what is a PLC. We'll cover the numbering system. Then we'll move into RSLogix 5000 and its particular numbering system. We'll introduce digital logic gates and how they work with RSLogix 5000. So by understanding the digital logic and then understanding how to convert it to ladder logic, it actually helps you understand it and helps you retain that knowledge. And then we'll practice some on RSLogix 5000. The course then moves into applying programming strategies and techniques. Then we get into getting started with RSLogix 5000, and then you go into documenting and searching ladder logic. Next, we move into programming timers and counters, and then we go ahead and draft some ladder logic using RSLogix 5000. I went ahead and inserted one of the slides that we cover. This is what is a PLC. A PLC is a programmable logic controller. It is an industrial hardened computer with isolated I/O. Basically, what you have in the middle here is a CPU where the PLC code resides. It decides what to do with the inputs, and the inputs can be switches, push buttons, leak detection inputs, and the outputs would be lamps, relays, and motor starters, etc. Okay, so here's another sample slide. This is PLC has an analog input card, and an analog input is not an on-off type signal like a digital input. It's actually a signal that might vary from 0 to 5 volt DC, and then you can scale that inside the PLC. So your 0 to 5 volt DC equals 0 to 100%, like for a tank signal or something like that. Again, this is just a sample slide, but we get into details in the actual course, and we cover this entirely: how to configure the analog cards, how to program them, the whole 9 yards. So it's really a good course. We cover the numbering systems, the decimal, the binary, the octal, the hexadecimal, and we actually step through a few different examples like that, and then we show you how to convert these different values inside the PLC and why they're so important to understand. Next, we go into digital logic gates: the inverting gate, the OR gate, the AND gate, the NAND gate, the NOR gate, and the exclusive OR gate. And what we do is we introduce you to what the gate is, and then we turn around and show you how to make that same gate in ladder logic. And that's real important to understand that. It also gives you something constructive to do with the tools in RSLogix so that you understand the mechanics of the software. So here's an actual example of an inverting gate in the program. The NOT gate, or the inverter, is a digital logic gate that implements logical negation. It behaves according to the truth table to the right. If the input is 0, then the output is 1. If the input is 1, then the output is 0. And then you have a military NOT symbol, and then you have your rectangular NOT symbol. A high output 1 results if the input is a low, a 0. If the input is high, 1, a low output, 0 results. And then here we go ahead and complete this inverter gate, and we show you the truth table, and then we show you how to build that ladder logic there. We have input A is normally closed, and then the output not A is just the output itself. So whenever input A is on, then output not A is off. Whenever input A is off, then output not A is on. So this is an inverter using ladder logic. And again, sometimes just searching through the ladder logic, you might be a service tech and you don't actually, or you're not actually programming, but you're just trying to troubleshoot the PLC. So what we do is we go through the search, the find, the search, replace functions, and we actually show you in RSLogix exactly how to search and how to go to the toolbar and find out exactly what you're looking for. Then we go over the actual timer instructions. We cover time delay on, the time delay off, and the retentive timer. And we show you exactly how to program those in RSLogix 5000. And again, here's a sample slide of the actual creating the tag for the timer. And we go through each item, the name of the tag. You can add a description, the type of tag, the data type, and then where it is. In fact, it's in the main program here. And we go over the structure of RSLogix and how the main programs and subroutines work as well. And when you finish RSLogix 5000 course number 1, you will know how to do timers and the counters, and you'll understand exactly how this software works. You can actually, if you finish all the homework for course 1, 2, and 3, and you turn it into me digitally, then I can issue a certificate for that training, and that can be useful to apply for your job. And we are an IBTTI Incorporated. It's actually Industrial Business and Technology Training Institute Incorporated. So it is an official Texas corporation that provides certificates for you. Okay, so that was a quick overview of what RSLogix 5000 number 1 is. RSLogix 5000 number 2 covers integrated practice programming instructions, programming program control instructions, programming compare instructions. RSLogix number 3 covers compute and math instructions, programming move instructions, analog instructions, and setting up an analog card and how that works. And then we go into integrated practice programming ladder logic instructions. Okay, so where can you buy this? Again, you can go to www.ibtti.com. You can go to ecrater.com and search for PLC training, RSLogix 5000. You'll find PLC's training store in there. You can go to the ebay.com, search for PLC training, RSLogix 5000. And then obviously you can look at my store in eBay, and it's PLC-training-learn-how to program. So that's where you can